Today's collectible spots, we are having a look at the brand new Funko Mystery Minis WWE Series 2. I think this is Series 2. We did have Series 1, although Spot has not reviewed them yet on this channel. One of these days I will go back and pick up Series 1, but this is the new released Series 2 WWE Mystery Minis from the folks over at Funko. Featured on the front of the box, we've got the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Everyone's got a price for $1 Million Man. We also got Roman Reigns. Boo, Roman, boo, Roman. Then on the side of the box, we've also got Stone Cold Steve Austin and John Cena, Goldust and Randy Orton, and the full cast of 16, no, that's not right, 12 characters on the back. John Cena, Sting, $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. I don't know, oh, Nash. That almost looked like old school Big Show, but it looks like Kevin Nash. Bret Hart, then we've got Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns, Goldust, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton, Dusty Rhodes, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Perplexed with some of the choices that they choose for these. Yes, I know they're kind of trying to cover the classic. They're also trying to get the current, and then they're trying to get some other characters in there as well. But it just seems like it's such an odd choice to have like $1 Million Man in there, Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, okay, they're the classic ones. Goldust in there as well. Okay. I guess it's better than having solely the current, what do they call it? It's the new era. Is that what they call it? The new era. Not the Attitude Era, the new era. But I guess they just don't want to have it all that, because some people would want to probably pick up a Hitman, a Ted DiBiase. At any rate, Spot's rambling. I'm rambling all over the place. Let's get these opened up. There are a total of 12. There's 6 on the top, 6 on the bottom. I know I shouldn't really be pointing with Hank, but there you go. We're going to open up the first one, and we're going to see what we got. Now, these are all 1 of 12. Chances of getting them 1 in 12. So it's a good likelihood, unless I have a gypsy curse on me, that I may get all 12. This entire set in this case, this uncasing, this unboxing. So we're going to go ahead and open up the first box, and then we're going to proceed from there. The first box is inside a black bag, and the first one that we got inside is Roman Reigns. Not Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Thank you, Seth Rollins. Somewhat not a more, well, he's post-Shield, but he's still got his, I was kind of looked at it like his Snake Plissken outfit on. It'd be cool if he had a Seth frickin' Rollins t-shirt on there, but I guess by the time they make these, they have to, kind of figure out what wrestlers they're going to pick, and wrestlers are always changing their attire. I don't ever really see him often holding his hands like that, like he's planning a master scheme, but nonetheless, Seth Rollins has no articulation. He's just a complete staction figure. In other words, staction, boys and girls, means that you can't move anything on him. So if you want to sound really cool and knowledgeable in school, just if you ever pick up something that doesn't move, you can just tell your teacher or your friends it's staction. It does not move. And they'd say, wow, that's really good. You're really smart. Yeah, I know. Don't say I said it. Just take credit for it. Take credit and let the world believe you are a genius. Opening up box number 2. This I feel like I'm gonna rip. Oh, maybe not. Box number 2. After long struggling, box number 2 gives us, let me actually get it all out there, gives us Randy Orton, the Viper, the Apex Predator, RKO, Mr. I guess it's not a meme. What would be a video clip it? He's a very overused character where he's like RKOing guys slipping on ice, airplanes, whatever. I wonder if Randy Orton actually watches those videos and thinks, wow, that's That's really awesome that I'm being used in videos when some kid's falling on ice or someone's getting hit on a motorcycle and you are an RKO out of nowhere. His tattoos are a bit of a mess. I mean, it doesn't really look like anything. He doesn't have the skulls or even the original thorns that he had on his arms, his sleeves, before he covered it with the rest of the tattoos. Instead, it's just like a jarbled mess. There's no real rhyme or reason to anything that's on his arms, but I guess it's just that's his arms. And there's nothing actually even on his trunks either. A little sloppy, Funko. A little sloppy. You could have put something on. At least on his trunks, you could have put his decoration, those little side thorny things on the sides of his pants, his shorts, his not boxers, his wrestling trunks. All right, so we are now on to box number 3. I'm just going to put that into the garbage. I'm trying to clean up as we go along because I don't want to make an excessive mess here. I don't know why I struggle so much opening these. It's like there seemed more glue on these than before. Why is that? I guess it's just to prevent theft. They don't want people breaking these open and stealing them. By the way, you can find these at your local comic book store. That's where I found these, local comic book store. The next one we have is Gold Dust. Now this is later Gold Dust. Maybe not quite around the time of him hooking up with, and teaming up, I should say, with what's his name? Ron the Truth Killings. What do they call him? What do they call him in WWE? It's not K-Quick. That's what he used to be called. I think it's just Ron the Truth. Is it Ron the Truth Killings? They're called the Golden Truth. Stupid name. Golden Truth. I can't say hate. That's such a strong word. We try not to use the word hate. I dislike the Truth. I just don't like him. I liked him better when he was K-Quick or when he was in, like, I'm trying to think here, like TNA. I liked him in TNA because he wasn't so silly. I liked his breakdancing antics, but I don't like him talking to invisible children or looking for Pokemon on his phone or just doing weird things. He's just a weird guy. But I guess he's still working, so whatever he's doing is doing it for him. He still collects a paycheck after all. Let's see. The next one we have, oh nice, is the Excellence of Execution, the Hitman, Bret Hart. It's interesting that you can see his eyes. Hopefully the camera can show that to you, that you can see through his glasses and you can see his eyes. His glasses are not removable, but I actually would have almost opted for his glasses to be completely black so you can see his eyes. That's the whole point of his Hitman shades, which I always wanted as a kid and I never got. Or give him like the pink shades as well. Pink and black, Heart Attack, Bret Hart. Maybe we'll get like Jim the Anvil Neidhart. That would be nice. Jim the Anvil Neidhart Funko Mystery Mini. I can't say, you can't use the argument he's too obscure. I mean, Heart Foundation, hello. One of the greatest tag teams of all time with the Heart Attack finisher. Some would say, oh, well, they didn't have the longest reign like New Day. Oh, well, terribly sorry. I'm so sorry that didn't have the same reign as a tag team that Vince McMahon decided, well, we want to have every single wrestler beat every record-breaking, whatever, AJ, longest running women champion. We can't have that. So we're going to have, like, Nikki Bella beat her record. Can't have Demolition because they're longest running tag team ever. Can't have that. We got to have a current guy, right? So we give it to New Day, only for them to lose it, like, the day after they break the record. It's ridiculous. I don't know. The next we have is the Phenom, or I guess the Icon. What was his title? Phenom was Undertaker. Was it just the Icon? The Icon Sting? Woo! There's Sting. Crow Sting. I guess more NWO Sting than WWE Sting. I mean, we really only saw, 3 matches as Sting before he had to retire. Thanks to this guy right here. So far, so good, though. We are making some fast work. Let me know down below who you'd like to see for future WWE Mystery Minis. Truthfully, I can't remember what the first wave had. I think it had, like, Daniel Bryan. I want to say Undertaker was in it. The Rock. I'm trying to think of who else. I think Nikki or Brie Bella. Maybe both the Bellas were in it. That's such a waste of plastic. 2 Bellas. Maybe it wasn't 2 Bellas, but I feel like there were 2 Bellas featured. But let me know who you would like to see for future. I think Ric Flair was also in Series 1 as well. Getting ahead of ourselves here. The next one we have, boo! Roman Reigns, boo! Roman Reigns. Spoon-fed champion, Roman Reigns. WWE Universe has to like it because Vince McMahon wants you to like Roman Reigns. Boo, Roman Reigns! I actually like Roman Reigns. I don't like that he's forced down people's throats. What's up with his tattoos? Funko, really? It just looked like somebody was painting his arm with a black Sharpie and they didn't cover everything. Sloppy. Roman Reigns, right there. Leader of the Roman Empire. Whatever that means, because they're not really doing anything with him. I think right now, is he still U.S. champion? I'm a bit behind on my WWE right now, but I think he was U.S. champion, then he lost to Rusev. I like Rusev. Who knows what Reigns is doing right now? As a whole, really all the Shield members have done well. Ambrose, of course, world champion. Reigns, well, he would be better if Vince didn't force him down the viewers' throats. And of course, Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins is my favorite of the 3. 2-time champion, 2-time champion. The next bag, I'm getting way off topic here, is Brock Lesnar. There's the back of him right there. I love that tattoo. He got a really disastrous with everything else. He's adding knives to the front of his chest, but I was like just the regular skull with earrings and a big giant tusks. I love that tattoo. Where his personal handler is, I don't know. Paul Heyman's probably off somewhere conniving, planning things for his client. The Beast Incarnate. Suplex City. Whatever you would like to tack on as his tagline. Currently loser to Goldberg. Goldberg, 2-0. 2-0. But of course they're going to have that as probably a main event at WrestleMania. They'll go at each other in Royal Rumble, and somehow Vince will work it out that they'll feud at WrestleMania. Let's see what we got next. The next one we have. What is this? Okay. What is this? This is Kevin Nash. Okay, Kevin Nash. And he's got shorts on, like he's got his, not quite a dual singlet, but then he's got wrestling trunks on. He doesn't have the long pants. I know somebody will say, well, this is Kevin Nash from circa whatever. He was in Final Bash 1998. This is the outfit that he wore when he fought so-and-so. No, it's Kevin Nash with no pants on, and he's got his little wrestling trunks. Doesn't make any sense. If this is the sole Kevin Nash that we're going to possibly get, could we not have gotten a Diesel or an NWO Nash that had long spats, like the long pants on with the stripes down the sides? Could we not have gotten that Nash? No, we want to get this Nash. Oh, my God. Funko, what are you doing? Just figure out what you guys want to do and just do it. I mean, this is now Series 2, and very unlikely we're going to get ourselves another Kevin Nash. This is the Kevin Nash that you want to give us. This is the Kevin Nash you want to give us. As I've been ranting on and talking about wrestling, we are, by the way, down to 4 boxes. I don't know if you've been paying attention, taking tally. We are now down to 4 boxes. This one also opened a lot better than the other ones. Let's see what we got. Next one we have is $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase. Everyone's got a price for the $1 Million Man. Virgil is probably signing autographs somewhere in some small town, population of 15. He's signing autographs for $25 because he's got to make ends meet. $1 Million Man, I think he's a Bible preacher now. He's teaching God's word to the masses. He was at a recent signing here where I live, and unfortunately I didn't go and see him. I don't know what I was doing. I think it was him, and it was the guy who did the voice of Darkwing Duck. 2 things I really liked. Darkwing Duck, $1 Million Man. Why I didn't go, I have no idea. That's one of those mysteries that years from now I'm still not going to be able to come up with an answer for. If you just randomly see me on the street and say, Spot, why didn't you go see $1 Million Man? And the guy who did the voice of Darkwing Duck, which I can't remember the name of him either, why didn't you go see him? I'd say, you know what, that's a very random question to be asking me 10 years from now, but I honestly don't have an answer for you. It just wasn't in the cards. I don't know. I did get to see Jake the Snake Roberts, though. I got his autograph. The next one we have is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Truly would have been better with having him holding a Steve Weiser, but I guess Funko doesn't really want to promote beer drinking. Instead, we're gonna promote guys who beat up on their bosses. Stone Cold Stunners for everybody. The Stone Cold isn't bad, but it also kind of looks like Goldberg. I know you could say, well, he's a bald guy with a goatee, Spot, but his face kind of reads more like Goldberg than it does actually Stone Cold. Stone Cold, Stone Cold. What? What? All right, we're down to the second last box of this Adventures into the New Realm of WWE Mystery Minis. This was Series 2. Spot just dropped some boxes on the side, just ignore that. Series 1 I'm still going to do, don't worry. One of these days I'll pick those up and I'll do an uncasing for you as well. But let's see what we got for the last 2. I guess if you were really looking at the back of the box, you could kind of deduce which ones would be left. Let's see. Let's see which ones we got. We should have 2 of them. One being John Cena, You Can't See Me. Which is actually somewhat funny because you can't see me, you just see my hands. So, I'm here all night. This is John Cena in one of his many alternating colors of hats, bicep bands, and wristbands. Tomorrow it will be red. The day after that will be blue. The day after that, yellow. And the day after that, red again. Buying figures for John Cena, next to impossible because he's changing. As soon as you buy it, you're basically buying an outdated figure. John Cena. Master of the attitude adjustment / FU and master of selling merchandise. John Cena. Can't see me. You can't see me either. Can't see me. And the final box, which actually does have a little more of a heavier weight to it. Sure has nothing to do with the wrestler that's actually inside, which I think I have a good idea of who's inside. But this one does feel heavier than the others. The final box in the new Funko Mystery Minis, WWE Mystery Minis, Series 2, is... Let's see here. Everybody knows. I mean, I could just basically... I could just go like this and say, good night, everybody. And you'd already know who would be in there. I mean, Funko could throw me for a loop and put a double in there, but I did get a sealed case, so unlikely. The last one we have is The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. I've been wine and dine with kings and queens, something, and some baked beans. Dusty Rhodes. Now again, they look like they went with an older Dusty Rhodes and not the American Dream Dusty Rhodes with all the polka dots all over the place. American Dream, Death the Rose. Death the Rose. Alright, so that was just a video of Spot ranting on wrestlers, ranting on quality of Funko Mystery Minis, and talking about some other stuff as well. Talking about autographs that I never got a chance to get. It's really a lot that you could take in from this video. Maybe it's even worth a repeat or three-peat viewing. Today's collectible spot, though, we were having a look at the brand new Funko Mystery Minis, WWE Mystery Minis, Series 2. Series 2. One of these days, I will get the autograph of Million Dollar Man Ted DiBiase. Million Dollar Man, if you're watching, Mr. DiBiase, just throwing it out there to the universe, if you are watching, I would like your autograph. I would like to sit down with you and just talk money or religion. Anything you really want to talk about, I'll talk with you if I could just sit down and just have lunch with you. I'm just throwing it out there. And yes, there is a price to Spot, and the price is just having lunch with me. I really work for so little. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Spot's got more videos heading your way as well. Thanks for watching, as you always do. I'll see you next time.